Well, hello everybody. So today I really wanted to go over with you all how to manipulate the formula triangle for the formula average speed. Let's look at it. First of all, on your Star Science reference material sheet, you'll see average speed is equal to total distance divided by the total time involved. And over here you'll see the abbreviation S for speed is equal to distance divided by time. Alright, so let's get to it. So let's get out our helpful little formula triangle. So in the formula triangle, anything between top and bottom is divided, and anything between the bottom two halves here is multiplied. So our formula that we're working with today is speed is equal to distance divided by time. So in the formula we have these two that are divided, so that means that distance and time would have to go between top and bottom because they're divided in the formula, and that leaves one area here, and we're going to put speed in there. So that's how to set up our formula triangle. Now, in order to manipulate it, remember we said if you cover what you're looking for, let's say we're looking for speed, we cover it up. That leaves distance divided by time, okay? So we already know that speed is equal to distance divided by time. But let's say we're looking for distance. So I'm going to cover up distance. So if we're looking for distance, that would be equal to speed times or multiplied by time. And if we were looking for time, the problem asks us to look for time, we're going to take distance and divide it by the speed to get the time involved. So here are the ways that you can utilize your formula triangle to figure out what mathematical operation you need to work with. Alright, so we're going to try a couple of problems. I have one here. It says the car was going a speed of 125 kilometers in 2 hours. So we're looking for speed. What is the speed? And the distance is equal to 125. And the time is equal to 2 hours. This is in kilometers. Alright, so what is the speed? So now I know I need to divide distance by speed, so go ahead and grab your calculator. I'm grabbing mine so I can model this for you. So, oops, wrong app. Let's see, there we go. So we have, we are going to have distance, which is 125. I can't see it. 125, oops, clear. 125, and it's divided by the time involved, divided by 2, equals 62.5. You could round to 63. So, but I'm going to leave it at 62.5. So the speed is equal to 62.5. But remember, speed is in miles per hour, kilometers per hour, meters per second, something like that. So obviously we have kilometers and hours, so this is going to be in kilometers per hour. Okay, so that would be my answer for this first problem. All right, let's try another one. Okay, so this one. A baseball is thrown a distance of 20 meters. What is its speed if it takes 0.5 seconds to cover the distance? So this is another one for speed. So it's thrown the distance of 20 meters. So D is equal to 20 meters. And let's see. It takes 0.5 seconds to cover that distance, so the time involved is 0.5 seconds. So we know that if we're looking at the formula triangle, we're calculating for speed, so we need to take our distance, 20, and divide it by 0.5 to get the speed. So let's get our calculator again. And we're going to take 20 divided by 0.5, and that equals 40. So the speed is equal to 40. 40 what though? It's not miles per hour, it's not kilometers per hour, but in this instant it's meters per second. So m meters per second is your answer. All right, let's use the formula triangle to kind of shake things up just a little bit. Hang on, let me get some paper. So now let's calculate for something else. Let's calculate for time or for distance. Let me find a problem. Okay, here's one. All right, so it says a comet is cruising through the solar system at a speed of 50,000 kilometers per hour for 4 hours time. What is the total distance traveled by the comet during this time? All right, so we have the speed. Speed is equal to 50,000 kilometers per hour. Okay, and we have the distance here. Sorry guys, it's kind of blurry for some reason. Oh no, it's cruising through it 4 hours. What is the total? We have the time of 4 hours. All right, so we have speed, we have time, we are looking for, we want to know the distance. So that's our unknown variable here. So we're going to cover up distance in our formula triangle, and we're going to multiply speed by the time involved to get the distance. Okay, so let's do that. So we have 50,000 times 4 equals 200,000. And what was it? What's the distance factor in our speed was kilometers. So this has to be in kilometers. So our answer for distance is this. 200,000 kilometers in distance. Now let's see if we can do one that has time. Okay, here's one for time. Let me just fold this. That's the next one. All right, this next one we're going to be looking at will be to discover how to calculate for time. And here's the one we're going to do. Sarah, the one at the top. Sarah backstrokes an average speed of 8 meters per second. So that's her speed. How long will it take her to complete the race of 200 meters in length? That's the distance. And how long means what's the time. So let's write down what we have. We have the speed equal to 8 meters per second. And we have a distance equal to 200 meters. So if we are calculating for time, we'll cover up time in our triangle. That means we have to take distance and divide it by the speed. So to calculate for time, we're going to take the distance and divide it by the speed. All right, so I'm going to take 200 and divide it by 8, and that equals 25. So time is equal to 25. What units? Meters are gone, so that leaves us with seconds. The time is 25 seconds. So I hope this little tutorial will help you be successful in doing the calculations on your quiz tomorrow. Good luck. And if you have any questions, you know where to find me on Google Hangouts. We'll talk later. Y'all stay safe. Bye.